Hey everyone, it's Laleh Hancock in a very cold, windy day in DC. And I've just been thinking a lot about, looking at the last 12 months of my life, the last 20 years of my life, the last 40 years of my life, and just asking a lot of questions. And this all got sparked because I was really looking at my future. Like, what would I like to create as my life? In 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, like what would that look like? And I started to actually look at the life that I've had and how lucky I've been. I've truly had a very lucky life. Incredible family, and then got married, had kids, got divorced, got married, and then got divorced. And all of it, I wouldn't regret 1 minute of it, because I've really experienced it with some really incredible people in my life. And looking back, I wasn't looking at like, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? But I was looking at certain patterns of my life, and also noticing it happens not in our personal lives, but it happens at work, in our businesses, and really ways that we can become more aware of the hidden agendas we have, the hidden, the unconscious things that we actually create in our lives, not realizing what we're doing. And one of those things was realizing, growing up, even as a small child, how much I was the source of happiness in the family, source of, the person who was bringing in the straight A's and all the expectations that went along with that, which actually I put on myself. I have no one to blame, but I put on myself. But it really was defining very early on to be the good daughter, the good sister, the good mother, the good boss, and everything else that goes along with those expectations. But there is no good, there is no bad. What it is that moment. What are you choosing? And what are the other options that are available for you to choose, no matter how long you've been doing it? And one key aspect that actually came about, and it was from a telecall that I was listening to from Dr. Dane here, and he was saying, who have you made the source of your life and possibilities? And then also the flip side of that, like, whose source for life and possibilities are you? And it really, from that day, has really got me to think, and not think from like it's all in my head, but really be in the question of like, wow, we don't even realize we make energetic commitments to people that are in your business, people that are in your class, people who are in your family and your loved ones, people you get married to, people you date. Like, there's all these expectations that are there for them to be the source. For them to be the source of your happiness. Like, I know that was my job in my family, to be my mom's source of happiness and my dad's source of happiness, and my coworkers, my employees along the way, clients I meet all around the world. Like, I really had not acknowledged how much I had chosen the job to be people's source for happiness, people's source for living. I meet so many people who hate their life, who would rather die, and yet showing them something different. And it is about a gift. It's also sharing that gift of capacity you have. See, I'm talking, and look at who came over to say hello. He knows I've got some carrots in my pocket from my angel. But it's like, not from right, not from wrong. These are all the gifts that we have. But to really become aware of what you are verbally committing to, what you're energetically committing to, and how much energy do you have to keep in place to hold those commitments in place. So everyone that you've done that to, everyone you've become the source of their life, their happiness, their possibilities. Now you get a choice. Would you like to hold on to it? Would you like to let it go? And instead be a contribution? Because then there's no commitment or obligation, but you actually are being that energy that invites them to something different. And the same thing, who have you made your source for happiness, for life and possibilities? And if you no longer made them the source and you were your source, but you could receive contribution from everyone else, what would that be like? Like, what would your future be like if you actually became the leader, the one who was actually leading your life? You can include everyone in it, but not from obligation. Then it's from choice. And you get to change it whenever you desire. And so, like, it really, as frozen fingers as I have, I really wanted to share this because I wonder, like, how many of us are walking around still holding on to people, their stress, their problems, their baggage, energetic baggage and physical baggage that we're carrying through. And if we no longer did that, what else would be available, not just for us, but we invite that new space to also be available for the whole world. And wow, truly what else is possible when we're no longer doing anything from obligation, physical, energetic, and really we get to choose every 10 seconds to what's going to work for us. So just wanted to show you some amazing people that are here who might want to say, hey, chill out, have a good life. Anyways, I hope this is a contribution for you. And remember, none of it is right, none of it is wrong, but it's just your awareness and information that now you get to choose and choose something different if you like.